Hello traders, I'm going to be giving you guys a 60-second look into the Discord that I run. It currently is only 15 a month as of now, and we all trade together, and there is private alpha. I might actually be even giving away too much alpha within the 60-second snippet, but whatever. If you like what you see, you can click the link in the description. If it's not your thing, then just watch the video and enjoy. Happy trading, watch the 60-second snippet, and then you're going to get into the main video. Jacob, were you net of the funding rate? Meaning, did you pay funding or did you not pay funding? Did you do it passive? Did you do it active? That profit, you didn't pay funding. Okay, so did you use Mexi short 1 second after? I'm assuming by your message you did it. Yeah, okay, so you did it that way. Good. Dylan, let me see what you did. Oh, you bought the bottom. Okay. Nice. Liam, you made 0.8% on KNC. You had 4 got hit. Good. Dylan, did you short or did you just do the passive approach of just like bid catching in a way? Oh, so Dylan, you just did the passive approach of just getting 4 filled. Gotcha. Also, Liam, when you say 0.8% on KNC, did you just make a net 0.8% net of fees? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I think that this definitely went well for everyone. Hello traders, welcome to Mob Charts. This is a free tool that shows you order flow. Again, completely free as of now. I will be teaching you guys the addition and reduction of limit orders and how that impacts price. If you want to learn any more about this, I've dedicated an entire course to this. That'll be linked in the description below. Also, if you want other very profitable tools like this and very profitable strategies and one-on-one with me, then you can click the link in the Discord below. Okay, with that being said, let's go into the topic of today of addition and reduction. So what you're looking at here is a heat map, and these represent the dollar size of a limit order. The coloring does not matter when it comes to whether it is a bid or an offer. Well, I mean, red is offer and bid is green, but yellow means that it's a very large order. Now, what you can glean from this is a lot of information. First of all, this is spot. Spot means that there is no margin involved. So when you set out a limit order, you actually have that much money, meaning you either have that much of the token ROSE to sell, or you have this much USDT to buy ROSE. Okay? So because of that, order flow for spot pairs tends to be a lot more honest, as traders say. Now let's get into how we can make money on this. I want you to look at what's going on here. Do you notice anything a bit interesting about what kind of happened here? This was very likely spoofing, guys. Why do I say that? Well, let's zoom in, and once you see the sign, it'll be very, very clear what just happened. You can see that a large offer was placed here. Someone, I think, was probably trying to push the market lower. Then after that, directly after this offer was canceled, a bid was placed, because the purpose of this bid was to really try to get price to just go a little bit higher. I will bet you anything that someone was trying to sell their holdings of ROSE, and they put this bid out here. So the way that you want to interpret this is whenever there's an addition of a new order, typically price moves against that order, meaning the opposite direction is what I mean to say. So when this bid was placed, typically that's seen as a bullish sign. When a bid is pulled, it's typically seen as a bearish sign. When an offer is placed, it's typically seen as a very bearish sign, and when an offer is pulled, it's typically seen as a little bit more bullish. So here's what ended up happening. You can see here, the most important point wasn't this order, it's what happened here. Look what happened when price began to just sell down a little bit down to this level right here. The bid was actually canceled right here, and this would have been the perfect time to have shorted, because then the offer was placed at the same exact time that this limit sell order was placed, price tanked. This is an excellent shorting opportunity. You might say, well, when do I know to get out? You're going to get out when the offer is canceled. So you could have shorted here, and then you could just get out right around here when the offer was canceled. Now let's go look at order flow right now. Again, very, very good signals. So you can see that a large limit sell order of $135,000 on spot was placed right here. Price fell a little bit, and then it fell a lot right here. Then this order was canceled. Right when this large sell order was canceled, price just shot right back up, shot right up. So how do you play this? Well, you probably want to use the addition of this offer as a sign to short or to sell your holdings of ROSE. Then when you see it canceled, you can know that it's likely the price will rise. Then this same spoof order happened again, $136,000. Look at that. Funny, right? It was placed right here at the market top. Good time to short. Very, very straightforward. Very easy trading on spot. It could not be simpler. And then look at this. It was canceled. You should be buying. Then after this, it was placed. You should be shorting right now. Now, I'll bet you when this gets canceled, which it currently has not been canceled yet, it will be a good time to buy. What a beautiful, beautiful way to look at the addition and reduction of limit orders as a move for price. You can see it happened again here. It's kind of a faint order, but there was an offer placed here, a bid placed here, price went up, and the bid was canceled, price went down. All right, let's go to number 2. This is SUI USDT. A very similar story was told here. Now, let's go look at this order right here. It was $163,000. Look what was happening when it was placed. When this order was placed, you can see price just had an easy time rising. Then price began to fall a little bit, and a very good signal would have been to have shorted right when this limit order was canceled. I've seen a lot of order flow in my life, and what I will say is I found the best signals not to be the addition of a new limit order, like a new $20 million buy order on Bitcoin has just appeared. What I found to be a very good signal is when a large limit order is canceled. When a large limit order is canceled, that can really shift price. So when a large offer is canceled, when a large bid is canceled like this, that can cause a lot of selling pressure because now there's not as many buyers indicating that they want to buy, which means price is likely to fall, which it did. Great time to short would have been right there. This happened again here. Look at this, just random sell order right here. This sell order was placed and price just easily is falling. When that gets canceled, price will probably rise. Now you might say, wait, Bennett, you're saying all this, but there's a $270,000 buy order right here. I understand that, but the greatest edge you can have in order flow is not the presence of a large limit order. It's the addition or reduction. It's the shift. It's the change. So yes, there could be a large bid. Yes, there could be a large offer, a large sell order. But what you need to look out for is when things change, because a new $100,000 sell order is going to have a much greater effect than a present $270,000 buy order. It's going to shift a lot more. Okay? So that's one thing you do need to be looking for. Don't look for present liquidity, meaning present order size. You need to look for the addition and reduction of various limit orders to gauge where price is going to go. Okay? So if you want to know how I got my indicators to work like this, I have this set to yes, and I've just disabled this so that I can see all my orders in dollars. Not my orders, but you know what I mean. Horizontal volume is turned off as well. Here's the easiest example to understand and probably the best example of the entire video. You are about to watch it right here. Look what happened on Tron, on TRX. This is hilarious, but it's so obvious market manipulation. It's kind of funny. You can't argue with me that this is not market manipulation. Look at this. So there's some large floaters here, and they kind of have an effect on price, I would say. They actually really do. Large limit sell orders were placed here, a few $1 million, and Tron just tanked. But that's not really what was really the greatest sign to short. The greatest sign to short was this. All of these orders, these are such large limit sell orders. You can see it right here. Someone just absolutely stacked the order book with sells. The very second that all these sell orders got placed, price just tanked. What a beautiful time to short. And the great thing about this is if you were to short here, you're up a lot of money, as you can see, and you can basically, if any of these limit orders get canceled, you can use that as a sign to get out of your short. Very, very good example and very obvious manipulation on Tron, on TRX, but a really good thing to look out for. Now, if you want to also see the order book, what you want to do is you want to click Add New Widget. We're going to create order book, Binance Spot. We're going to go to TRX. Boom. Now, this will actually show you the live order book, so you don't have to just look at it like a heat map style. So if I want to summarize, get some levels grouped together so you guys can see just how stacked the order book is, I can really do it like that. This is by all the limit orders around 7.9. Yeah, gotcha. All the limit orders around 7.9. God, do you see this, guys? $74 million. Or 74 million Tron. Look at that level compared to all the bids here. This is nothing. There's no buy orders here, like 5 million, 3 million. It's nothing. 74 million worth of sellers at 7.9. It's insane. It's obvious spoofing, but it's also a very, very good signal. When that order gets placed, I just short or I sell my Tron. When that order gets canceled, I just buy Tron. It's as simple as that. You can look back for more levels, but nothing was as big as the $74 million sell orders that are here. I'm just baffled by that size, to be honest. That's absurd. Next example. This one's very active. This is FXS USDT, and I have my filter set to this. I could do a little bit less. That actually, I think, looks a little bit better. Really clean signals here, and that's why I wanted to include it for you guys. Also, this coin has not been following Bitcoin, so its price movement has been a little bit more organic, I would say. So what do we see here? A lot of bidding activity right here. So addition of a bid, very bullish. Addition of a bid, very bullish. Price goes up. Reduction of bids all around here, price falls. Very simple. Addition of bids right here. And the sizes are $105,000 and $51,000, which is kind of similar to the orders down here. So it could be the same spoofer, or maybe some guy really wants to buy, if you get my drift. But this looks very manipulative, but also very easy for us to trade. Really easy. Look, large limit sell order placed right here, great sign to short. You can see it was placed here, and then you just want to close your short when either this large limit sell order gets canceled or a large bid gets added. So you short here, and then you could close your short right here and maybe flip long because a lot of bids just got added. Again, the addition of demand is going to cause price to rise, and the reduction of supply caused price to rise, but the addition of supply right here caused price to fall. So you can also see a very clean signal right here. Large bid added. It's not the largest. I think it's only $58,000, which isn't that big, but regardless, you can see price just kind of floats higher. Good example. All right, now everyone's favorite coin, the only one that most people really care about, FTT. No, I'm kidding. BTC. That was funny. You gotta admit that was funny. At least I thought that was kind of funny. A lot going on Bitcoin. Let's see if we can get the filter a little bit more, what's it called? Picky. Cleanest signal right here was right there. Look at this large limit sell order right there. So large price went up to $30,000, right? I mean, let me just back up right here, and let's just focus on the rise to 30K, okay? There was a large limit sell order that was placed right here, and that could have been a good time to have shorted Bitcoin or to sell Bitcoin. Price ended up falling down to 28,600. Quite the fall. Now, what happened up here? Well, what happened is price actually, the $10 million limit sell order on Bitcoin spot got canceled. That order getting canceled just basically gave price liberty to go higher. Pretty cool. And then what happened? Price kept going higher until another limit sell order was placed. When this $11 million sell order was placed, it's just a beautiful sign. Just you really got to sell your Bitcoin there, or short Bitcoin. And that's exactly what happened. Price just easily fell. Now, is it just me, or did that order just get canceled? Am I crazy? If that order just got canceled, then that would make a lot of sense why price is rising. But there is, again, a very simple way for us to go figure that out. All we got to do is go here, and then we just got to group. We got to group these by lots so that we can get that. So if we group by 100, we can see that the 3100 level has 615 Bitcoin up for sale. So I believe that this order is probably still there. As you can see, these are the limit sell orders, guys, grouped by 100, and these are the limit buy orders grouped by 100. Don't look at the shading or the how far right the shading goes. It doesn't mean much. Just look at the numbers. If we look at 1,000 to get a really good order depth read, you can see that there's a lot more sell orders than buy orders. Let me look at the 10 though, because I really want to see if the 30,000 levels. Oh, is it not going to let me scroll there? Oh, it does. Awesome. So it looks like the order still is there. Yeah, it did not get canceled. There is currently a very large sell order around $30,000 of 615 Bitcoin. I thought, for a little bit that this order had been canceled, but no, it didn't get canceled. But yeah, you can see all of these just beautiful order flow signs of really when to short, when to buy, stuff like that. So I really, really like this indicator. I think that it's very clean. All you have to do is put your filter past, I'd say, the 50% point. Don't do this. This is a waste of your time. I think this is just so much cleaner and better for me to use. The other thing I do need to say is limit orders closer to price have a stronger effect. A $30 million sell wall that is 50% away from, I don't know, Rose or FXS is meaningless. No one cares about it. You need to look at limit orders that I'd say are within, at most, maybe 10%. But the closer that a large limit order is to price, I mean, the more effect it's going to have. So you need to look out for that. If you're interested in stuff like this, you can go check out the Discord that we have created. It is really cool, and I'm really proud of it. And if you think you'd be a good fit, go check it out. With that, this has been the addition and reduction of supply and demand using limit orders. I would recommend either joining the Discord and asking me some questions, or if you don't want to do that, maybe you watch back this video, load up the tool that I have linked below, and learn as much as you can so that you can make as much money as you possibly can in this space. Happy trading. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys soon. Bye-bye.